Okay, I think we're looking good. Just checking, making sure we are streaming to Twitch, Kick and YouTube. Should be live on all three platforms. So give me a moment, folks. Let's see. Whoop. Okay. Cool. Alright, just had to do a couple of things. Yeah, that was weird. I had to create a new stream. This is a new one. First one, OBS crashed on me. Very random. But we appear to be okay now. So welcome everybody. Give me a moment. Check out this view. Look at all that wet stuff. Grey sky. It is not a very nice day. Got the e-scooter. Had planned on taking you guys on a trip, but we're probably not going to get very far. Hello. Hi one. Give me a second. Checking my preview. Look okay. Hi everyone, how you're doing? Hopefully the weather is nice, so wherever you are. Ugh, yucky. I thought it might be cold. I wasn't expecting wet, although that shouldn't really surprise me. Just putting you guys on a lightsaber, invisible selfie stick. Yeah, we might be stuck here. This might be the extent of our stream today in this one spot. Got the Fuji camera, not sure if you noticed that. Had planned on taking photos too on our e-scooter ride, but I mean maybe I could take some photos around here. A lot of puddles, they could be interesting. Okay, let me just tidy up my stuff. But yeah, we are live from Auckland, New Zealand. Welcome in everybody. The on-screen title there, you may have seen at the beginning there, says The Verdict. I've shared a number of videos about this travel router. And I thought I'd run it by you guys. What do you think? What is your verdict on the GL.iNet Mudi 7? Well, I prefer GL.iNet, a lot easier, rolls off the tongue. But yeah, I've been using it for the last 16 live streams, and that's with various apps and services. We've using it with the self-hosted setup today. We've used it with TV Go, live streaming app, streamable, all sorts of stuff. Been in various situations, good, bad internet. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys, I am a fan, but I'm curious what you guys think. Right, looking for the chat there. Hey Sockman, yeah, my OBS crashed. I was wondering why I wasn't streaming to Kick. I was temporarily streaming to Twitch and YouTube, I think, so I may have a stream up there. But Kick wasn't working. Maybe it was the plugin I have for OBS. So I remotely logged into my computer, find out what was happening. Sure enough, had a big error message saying the OBS crashed. I was holding on until I tapped on the OK button. When I did that, gone. It properly crashed. So, good times. Joy of an IRL live streamer. But easy enough. Just let's see, just remotely logged into my computer, then I used Task Manager to kill the apps that were open, reopen them. I think I need a new, what do you call it, batch script to close and reopen just those two apps. I can do, yeah. I can remotely log into my setup. I think if you're doing a self-hosted, you need something like that. Whereas if you've got an online service, then it's a lot easier, I suppose. Usually you can just reboot the server or something. But yeah. Because, let's see. Oh yeah, I remember. A few years ago, I did a live stream from my nation's capital, Wellington, where my stuff on my home computer crashed, and I knew from that day I needed to be able to remotely log into my computer. So I think the week after or something, I went through various different apps. I think I used the Google one where you can access your desktop. I used quite a few. I ended up settling on one which I quite like. Ooh. Yeah, you need some all the backups basically. Remotely logging into your computer is a pretty important part. What are my favorite films recipes? There's an interesting thing I found when I downloaded a couple from a recipe website. Now the examples they gave me, boy, they look really nice, but I think you need the right lighting conditions in order for certain recipes to work. Because when I loaded them and tried them here, they just didn't quite work, didn't get the same look, you know? So I think a lot of them are very catered to the person who created the film sims for the area where they take photos. So they might, for example, I see a lot of browns, tan colors in the examples. We don't really get much of that. So I'm still in the experimental stage, trying them out, see what I like, and then I've also customized a few of the recipes because I just think the light, whatever the light is here, is a little bit different from the examples I've seen online. Fujifilm style on iOS is nice. Oh, cool, nice one. You can cable it and load them easy. Oh. Okay. Gonna have to look into that. Cable. Now my favorite film sim that's loaded on here already, I would say is Classic Chrome. So that's kind of my go-to. I like the sort of bluey, steely look that it gives me, and it kind of works for the places where I take photos. So that's kind of my go-to. I've been liking a few others, like for very vibrant colors. If I'm taking photos of flowers, that sort of thing, then I'll use Velvia Vivid. If I want something more neutral, then there's Provia, which is more standard. So usually that first couple of film sims, those are what I use, and then occasionally I might try a few of the others. That's good, yeah. I think as a street photographer, mostly what I do, that really works, because it's kind of a muted, but not super muted like one of the others. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Just go for the monochrome. Yep, sepia. So Provia, okay, bit too normal. You know, you want really want to go with some of the sims on here. Valvia for flowers, very vibrant looking things. SD Soft, don't really use that one so much. Classic Chrome, my go-to. Reeler Ace, maybe for a more sort of retro-y look. ProNeg H High, haven't used that one so much. Standard, not so much. Classic Negative, I've tried it a few times. Yeah, maybe we could try a few today. Okay, let me check to see if we are connected. So one of the reasons why I was looking for a travel router like the Mudi 7 was to find something that the Fuji camera would connect to. This is very fussy when it comes to what Wi-Fi it will connect to. Home Wi-Fi, fine. Let's see, the Nighthawk, it would work the first time, but then after that it was kind of 50-50 if it would work the next time. Same thing with the D-Link, same thing with what else? The Inseego, let's see. I don't think I had the Fuji when I had the Inseego. So this, the Slate 7, that worked for the first couple of times, so more than the others. So it worked for maybe first, second, third time, but then it stopped working as well. It wasn't until this one here, the Mudi 7, where the Fuji reliably connects to it. Okay, so wakey camera. Okay. Wow, my shutter speed is so slow. What was I doing? So I'm going to switch. Forgot what that setting is. I'm going to switch it to manual. ND filter is off. Don't need it. Not on a gloomy daylight today. I wish I'd bought my raincoat. Shouldn't have bought the e-scooter. Should have worn the. It wasn't raining though when I first came out. But if I wore my raincoat, bought an umbrella, then I could just walk around, take photos. I can't really do that. Let's go with Classic Chrome, since we've been on the topic of it. Checking my settings. We're on, let's say, f5.6. Oh, that ISO is all the way up. Shutter speed, go 200. And then ISO will bump that up to 1600. Wow, it is very dark. Go 8.4. Alright, shutter speed down then. Okay, let's take a photo. Now this will be just our first test photo. Oh, first photo should be of the gear. I forgot. It's tradition. I might remove that one. So I've got one photo in the queue. It's trying to transfer this photo through the Mudi 7 and its 5G internet. It's connected to the 5 GHz band, so it should be pretty fast. And it's sending the photo from here through the Mudi 7 to a service called frame.io, which is owned by Adobe. Still thinking. Just make sure. The flashing red and green light. Now it's just a flashing green light. And today's first photo. Here we go. That was the photo transferred from the Fuji using classic chrome. Other settings should be neutral. There was 1/60th of a second, had f4 and ISO of 1250. So pretty good numbers. Some of my photos, they've been a bit crazy with those numbers. Let's prop the Mudi up. I'm going to lower the gear a bit. Let's see, we've got the iPhone with Moblin. We've got the DJi Action 4, mic 2 with Rode Lav. Yeah, Rode Lav over here on my vest. That's our video and audio going through the Mudi 7 into the iPhone. That's our setup. I do have the S23 Ultra, but it's not really doing anything because the SIM cards are in the iPhone and the Mudi 7. So the S23 Ultra is connected to the Mudi by Wi-Fi. If I did need to check an email, do something else, then I could use the S23 Ultra. But basically, when I've used this setup, the S23 Ultra is pretty passive, barely uses any battery. I think for the most part, after a live stream, regardless of how long, this would be on 90%, something like that. So it's been great for the S23 Ultra. Take the load off of this phone because it would often be around 40 to 50% battery as the mobile hotspot. So extending the life somewhat for the S23 Ultra. Whoopsie. Okay, gonna lower the gear down a bit and take a photo. I'm looking a bit busy. Might move the gear. I'll move you guys this way. Although we're kind of in the shade. Whoops. Table's a bit slippery. Okay. You guys ready to smile? I should use the flash. I do not use the flash very often. Wait, so how do we use the flash? I don't know, we'll just... Are you guys ready to smile? So this will be our first proper photo for today. I'll remove the first one. I'll go into here, I'm going to type a command, and that is going to tell StreamerBot to just remove photo number 1. Mudi, how's it going? How are you doing? Hope the weather is nicer where you are. It's a bit near here. Got a red and green light over here telling us that it's transferring the photo. It'll take a little while. When that changes, it means that, oh yeah, flashing green light. So that should pop up on stream. First official photo for today of the gear. Just to go over it again, we've got the Rode Lav Go on my vest. We've got the mic 2 in my pocket. We've got the DJi Action 4, the video and audio. It's been sent wirelessly through Mudi 7, which is 5G Wi-Fi 7 travel router, and then it's been sent to the iPhone, where we've got Moblin. So that is again, and the feature camera. So let's see, we have the iPhone has cellular, 5G SIM, 4G phone, and it's bonded with the Mudi 7, which is 5G SIM, 5G device. Let me show ya. Oh, actually, just need to make a change. No, we're good. Which way do I need to? Maybe that way? Corrupt cow. Can my bot also raise money for your new phones? What about your bot? Don't you have a corrupt bot? Corrupt Belabox? Get it to work. Put it to work. Yeah, but more butts the better. True. Yes, indeed. Well, I'll ask. We'll see, we'll see. Where was I? Oh yeah, so we've got SIM card in the iPhone. It is bonded, as you can see in the screen share, which is this way. That way? No, other way. Okay. Well, I had planned on taking you guys on a trip, e-scooter ride out to Mission Bay, but the weather is really yucky and I'm not dressed for it. I need a raincoat. Yeah, so I have the Fuji camera ready to take photos. Maybe it'll ease up. If the weather eases up, then we're good. But we'll see. So I thought we could just talk. Answer questions if you have any about IRL. Maybe one of my videos. Also got today's topic, which was the verdict. Curious about what you guys think about the Mudi 7. I've shared a few videos. Let's see, 2 review videos. I've got at least 1 more to go. I'm going to cover what speed results I got from a ton of tests. Did so many tests checking the speed on this bad boy. Very interesting results too. Yeah. Okay, iPhone, 5G SIM, 4G phone, Mudi 7, 5G SIM, 5G device, Wi-Fi 7. Currently being held back by my gear. S23 Ultra doesn't have Wi-Fi 7. It has Wi-Fi 6E, I think. That's the version it has. So there are features that it can't take advantage of, but I will eventually be able to when I upgrade my gear. Also the iPhone 11, that has, I think, Wi-Fi 6. So I got Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi E, Wi-Fi 6E, Wi-Fi 6. And then the iPhones didn't get Wi-Fi 7, I think, until the 16. So if you got a 16 and up, you got Wi-Fi 7. And I've been hearing rumors about a Wi-Fi 8. These things are churning out pretty quickly. Yeah, and as you can see in the screen share, we are bonded with the cellular and the Wi-Fi. Doing pretty good. 80-20 split between the two. So that's so you've got iPhone connected to the Mudi 7. You've got the Action 4 connected to the Mudi 7 just for Wi-Fi. And that's the RTMP video going from the Action 4 through the Mudi back into the iPhone. iPhone is sending or using their bonded connection from the Mudi 7. You also got the Fuji camera connected to the Mudi 7. They've got, let's check, 3 devices. That's good. 3 devices connected to the Mudi 7. And we're 5G, 100% battery, even though, how long have we been going? Going for a bit. And I know from experience, in the city, battery life on this is going to be really good. It's only when 26 minutes, we're still at 100%, but we have been using it for longer. I can still see raindrops in the puddles. Double check, yep, 100%. Okay, so I guess we're going to do a photo challenge. You're kind of restricted to this spot. How's our connection? So RTMP 6.5 megabits per second, so that is good. As long as that stays around 6, we're okay. And then the stream bitrate is 6 as well. So those are the 2 numbers you want to keep an eye on. Move my preview up a little, so I rely on this kick preview to hear my stream, see my stream, see what's happening. So very, very handy. Okay, let's see. Another thing I want to mention, in case you didn't know, I'm doing a daily upload challenge to YouTube where I'm uploading a new video every day for all of June. We're currently 5 days into that. It started off okay. I was able to meet my schedule, so before midnight, first couple of days. The last one, the latest video that went live, went way over time. I pressed publish at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, we're a bit late if you go by an actual day, but my schedule was kind of like all over the place anyway. So technically, according to my day, I uploaded it before I went to bed. So I still count it. I do have something, the only video I have at the moment that was ready to go. So I have nothing else in the pipeline. Basically, I do need to create, so write a script if I kind of have a script, record the video, edit the video, upload the video, create a thumbnail, update the description, check the captions. Captions I have to fix in the latest YouTube video, the one about, oh yeah, stealing my settings. So go check that one out. Steal my settings if you're having low bitrate in your messages. Now that we're into the weekend, I have to make the next couple lighter and easier to record, edit and upload. Because the tutorial ones, oh boy, that one that I uploaded this morning, that was rough. That was really hard, because the unedited version of that was an hour, 50 something minutes, and I trimmed it down to I think 13 minutes, something like that. And when I was going through the edit, I was going, oh yep, going well, okay, I really like where we are so far. How much more do we have to go? Hey, 40 minutes. I could see all the unedited bits and how much more there was to go. I was like, oh no. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please like the videos. I would really appreciate it. I had a video, one that I've unlisted, because it's basically me introducing the 30-day challenge. So I thought that's not really a video on the channel. It's okay as an unlisted one. So if anyone's wondering, wait, why is Cliff uploading every day? What's this thing about? Then I can always refer to the unlisted video. So I need something like that. I should make more videos like that. So I think maybe I could do something like a tier list. Maybe I rate different apps that I've used. I was thinking about that as one of the videos over the weekend. I've also got something on tomorrow as well, so I need to record that video maybe tonight, edit a little bit of it tomorrow, and then upload it. Today's actual video, the one that I already had ready beforehand, made some changes before I uploaded it. That one's on the Kick Go Live app. So you guys might recall when I did the Kick Go Live app live streams on Kick. Maybe if you were there for that, I think Mudi, you were, and I forget who else. But yeah, my review of that will be going live later today, in a couple of hours actually. It might be live by the time you watch this, if you're watching this later. Yeah, so that'll be day 5 video. I've got something I need to come up with for tomorrow and Sunday. I need to finish the review video of the Mudi 7. There's actually a lot of stuff. I've got a huge list. Sounds good. I've got a huge list of topics I can draw from. So I won't run out of ideas. The thing is, I might run out of time. Yeah, I came up with about 60 topics that I could cover regarding apps, services, techniques, gear. But I am going to have 30 videos by the end of this month. So that's a goal. I'm going to stick to the schedule. I'm going to try not to cheat. I was thinking of doing a short. So a short could be pretty quick, easy to do. So unless I really have to, I think that's what I might do, but I'm going to try and avoid doing a YouTube short. It's a lot of editing. Have you seen the videos, the ones that I've shared so far? I'm a bit worried about them because I rushed them in terms of my standards. I'm thinking there's probably and very likely some inaccuracies in there. Stuff that I'll watch back later and go, oh no, that's wrong. Well, the good thing about a 30-day challenge is I could always do a follow-up video and say, by the way guys, Hey, hello, Mr. Ursoid. How are you? What is your question? Let me know. Great time. Perfect situation to ask me questions because of the weather and how we're basically stuck here for a bit. Yeah, it's still raining. It's pretty heavy too. Just gonna grab our light. Come on, light. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah with this weather. Do we have a question? What was your question, Mr. Ursoid? A lot of editing. So much editing. All the editing, I tell you. Oh, yeah. You have to adjust the timing on them, adjust the latency. I did that for the, I think the no I didn't, not the unboxing video. Live stream, I mean, I did do that. Didn't I? I thought I did that in a live stream, but maybe, yeah, you have to adjust the latency, RTMP latency, so that they will so they'll sync up. Now, for this camera, I've got a latency of I think 2000. To ingest RTMP server for the A4. Oh, 1000. Okay. Yeah, so 1000 milliseconds or 1 second of latency for the action for RTMP server. Now, I do need to warn you, and from what I've seen, these numbers aren't transferable, because I've often had people give me numbers and they didn't work for me. I think it depends on whatever you're using as your router. If you can do lower numbers, then you also risk your stream glitching if your latency is too low. So it's kind of a balancing act with that. Maybe that should be a video. Matching cameras. No automatic, unfortunately. Yeah, it is manual. That's what I've seen. So everyone, folks who I know who have used multiple cameras and Moblin, they have to tweak the numbers. I don't think there's a way you can do it with RTMP. Now if they did change, and that's the manufacturers, if DJi or whoever, Insta360, if they change the protocol from the camera wirelessly into a phone, then I think you could. So maybe like with SRT, REST, something else, give us the ability to have a time code in there. I mean, maybe that is there, but I'm sure that we would have had it by now, right? Because there's a setting in there where, and I covered this in my latest YouTube video, for a streamer time code. But I think it's a time code from, let's say, this phone, and a time code from another phone. You send it to a server where it can sync them up. Well, perhaps we need something like that for cameras, but I don't know. It's above my pay grade. Yeah. Yeah, manual. No automatic way at the moment. I mean, maybe someone will figure out a way of doing it, perhaps from the audio, although I don't know if that could work. You know, because when you're editing photos, or no, so when you're editing video, hold on, turn this down. When you're editing a video in, let's say, DaVinci Resolve, you can sync up multiple videos by the audio. It'll take the wavelength of each video and then it'll say, oh yeah, so this video needs to be moved up a bit, this other one needs to be moved back a bit, so they'll sync up. And then you can switch cameras once they're synced. So maybe there's a way they can do it, but that's with an existing video, that's not live, so who knows. Perhaps that would add even more latency, more lag. Yeah, so basically at the moment tweak the latency between them, and then there is another setting, although this is more for the internal cameras, and debug. Yeah, built-in audio and video delay. I've adjusted it to 3.16. So for example, I've got what I've been calling the Metatron. So if I go under the widgets, I turn on the Metatron. Whoops, getting windy. So this back camera should be synced. Let's try it. I see my hand. One. Oh, maybe a little bit off. One. I mean, it's kind of good enough, but perhaps we could dial that number in a little bit. But yeah, there's my glorious coffee. Definitely needed it on a day like this, all gloom and all. There's our GL Action 4 with the magnetic light on there. Yeah. And we've got the e-scooter, which I think we'll be using it. Not yet. Got the Fuji camera. We're taking photos. Taken 2 photos so far. Then in the bag, we've got the Mudi 7 and the Anker battery bank. Good old trusty Anker battery bank, which I am using to charge the iPhone. Thought I needed to put that on charge. So yeah. Just turn off the Metatron. Got to do the voice. Doing the voice is very important. Metatron, like Soundwave. Yeah. Well, for my little preview, maybe I need to see it on a bigger screen. I need to. It looked like it was just a smidge off, a little bit better, you know. But it was good enough. Yeah, one really good thing about the Mudi is that latency. I often had to bump it up to a value above 2000 with the S23 Ultra, because I was getting quite a lot of glitching. A lot of glitching with the S23. So that was often 2000, 2500, 3000. And that made adjusting that number, so that one that we were looking at under debug, so that where is it? That built-in audio and video delay, I had to have that all the way up to 4. So 3.16 is quite a bit of delay on the internal camera. Like, it takes a while before the internal camera will show itself. But since I primarily use the action camera, as you can see there's no other scenes, then I'm okay with there being a bit of lag on the other ones. It is in sync. Gosh. Stank. Can we risk it? Should we zip around for a bit? It's only 5 o'clock too. It really is. what testing system are we doing this week? I think we're on Streamer. So I'm thinking of doing one stream. So whereas in previous weeks I've done two, at least two per system, I think I'm just doing one. I need to ease the load on what I'm doing. So I might dial it down to one other app service per week until we're past this 30 days of daily uploads. Goat, the goat. Hello, how goes it? It goes good, thank you. How about yourself? Yeah, it goes good. I'm glad I had that video ready to go. So that's going to go live my time in about 4 hours, so 9 o'clock. I want to do one on the TVU Go app. I think it would be a good follow-up video to that one, because the Kit Go Live app video, which will be going live soon, it gives me, so that could be something that I compare to. So when I do the TVU Go app, I can compare what it can do with the Kit Go Live app. Because there's a lot of similarities, but also quite a few differences as well. And then for Streamer, there's just so much stuff to cover on that front. But I think I might focus on what I'm doing differently, because the Streamable folks, they're tuning out so many videos. They're also at TwitchCon. Hopefully it went well over there. So that's one really good thing about this 30-day challenge, is there's been so many things that I've wanted to make videos on, but I was kind of, perfectionist in me was wanting to make sure I had enough material, or maybe I didn't really know how to approach the topic or something like that. Whereas because I'm forcing myself to upload a new video every day, I'm just going to have to not be so fussy. Don't be a fussy Cliff, as one would say. I'm also trying to maintain my standards, keep it up to that level. Trying to. Let's see, I do have there was a question as a YouTube comment that I was asked. It was about the Mudi 7 and bonding. So that one I need to get to. There he is. Hey Mitt, how's it going? No more Picky Cliff. That's right. That's it. Not Fussy Cliff. Picky Cliff. You know it. One would say. Sure to you too. By the way, check it. Oh, Mitnet. I keep forgetting, I would like to do a collab video of sorts with you. I remember when you were here in New Zealand, I had this idea, which was, what did I call it? IRL Showcase. And that's where an IRL live streamer could showcase what they're doing. I'm good, just chilling. Rigging out my GH7. You've got a GH7? Or a Panasonic Lumix GH7? Or is this some other thing with a similar name? Did you buy a new camera? Is that why everyone was talking about all the cameras you had in your last live stream? Anyway, yes. So I would like to do a collab video. I'm putting you on the spot, but where you could talk about one of your setups, something that's different from what everyone else is doing. So that is kind of Kind of what I'm looking for. But yeah, we did a kind of IRL showcase when we were at the DDs here in Auckland. But my audio was really messed up. I didn't like the audio. Like all you could hear was fans and music. Could barely hear you. I remember people in chat were saying, Cliff, give him a mic, give him a mic. But I was like, nah, it's fine. And then I watched it back and I was like, God, of course they were right. So yeah, that's where, because that kit, that was interesting. You know, that was different. Call it. Gear showdown? No, you definitely got the gear. You've got all the gear. I can't. It was like a competition now. No, you beat me on that. Oh my God, the rain is getting worse. Right, I'd love to hear your ideas because I had something broad in mind, but I think that would be a really good video because we're both tinkerers in sort of different ways. Like I'm more of a software apps kind of person. You're the hardware geek. Like your latest video, Matt, where you powered all your gear with a, what do you call it, a dual battery? Like, I was thinking, oh my God, that sounds really dangerous because the power levels need to be consistent, they need to be solid. You know, if they go up and down, it could damage your equipment, and you're plugging it, connecting like your camera to it and all this other stuff. And it had some kind of like low power, what do you call it? Fail-safe or system in there to prevent damage. But yeah, like my initial thought was, oh my God, this sounds insane. But you know, it works. Shake it. Well, I'm open to whatever. Low power cutoff. Indeed, that's it. Shake it. You sound really disappointed there. Well, I showcased it. Fine. I probably don't need the Moblin local overlay while I've only got 2 SIMs and one of them is inside the Mudi 7. So I'm going to go to display, local overlays. For the right hand side, I'm going to turn on Moblin. Audio level, yes. System monitor, well, keep it in there. Remote control, I think yes. Bitrate, uptime, I think I'll just turn that off. I quite like the bot version of it. Bonding, round trip, keep it a little cleaner. Okay, that looks better. So I think it's good to have. What scene? Do I need the scene? It's always going to be on A4. So let's go back. Display. Local overlays. Left. Top left. Going to... oh, camera. Zoom. Probably don't need zoom. Wait. Do I have a zoom? Maybe the zoom only reveals itself on a scene when I'm using the internal cameras. That makes sense. Event. Oh, that's called the events thing. Alerts. Okay. I was calling it announcements in my latest video. I'm not changing it now. Events. Okay. OBS remote control. Zoom. I'll just turn it. Actually, if I have a... no. Off. Viewers, keep it. Okay. Okay. A little bit cleaner. So OBS scene. Okay, cool. We are good. Hey Eric, how are you? Welcome in. How's things? How's your setup? Yuck, this weather. This is dank as. Most riveting stream ever. Oh, I know. Maybe I could take photos of raindrops. So that could be something. So we are going to do take photos in one spot challenge. While answering questions about IRL, the Mudi 7, photography, you name it. I'll turn this light off. Hey Monkey Banana, how are you? How's things? Yo yo yo. Now I should check that we are still connected, and let's see. So I wasn't connected. Don't fail me now. It's been super reliable. Got a red flashing light. That's fine as it tries to connect to the Mudi. Success. There we go. Comes to connectivity. I should have had a connectivity number. So every time I live stream with the Fuji camera, I check to see how many times it connects. So you could get a total, and then versus the number of connections. So let's say I try to connect in a stream 5 times, and it worked all 5 times, then we can say, wow, hey, we've got a number there. Versus everything else, I would have had to have done those as well. So yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. Anyway, kind of helps if I have. I should retroactively go back and check, but I don't feel like it. Run classic Chrome. Let's try. Oh, you can't even see. I was probably out of frame for that one. Maybe. Yeah, look. Let's see, Eric. So it's working, still getting black screen from time to time. Black screen from your mobile connection. It doesn't happen off long. Black screen. I think it's a Belabox glitch and not your setup. What is your setup again? What do you have? Do you have like an Orange Pi? Do you have an encoder? Oh my god, this rain is so bad. See how our wireless handles with me going over here. Should be okay. It's just our audio. I guess that was more of a mic test. Mic check. Mic 2. Wireless 2 to Action 4. wow. Maybe I'll try a different sim. Let's go with Eterna Bleach Bypass. 8,000 ISO. Okay, we don't have to bump it up. Okay, aperture is on f2. Photo of the Action 4. Check it one of the Mudi. So that's bleach bypass. Yeah, Mudi. Temperature check. Gonna hold it in the hands first. Hards, nothing. I know it's kind of a cold, wet day right now, but I mean, with the slate, it didn't matter. It got toasty pretty quickly. So the back side is always cooler than the front, but the front is like barely anything. It's like a 0.25. That's how low it is in temperature. Oh, a Mudi photo. Okay, Eric, let's see. So iPhone Moblin to MacBook M4, OBS to Moblin. Oh wait, I think so OBS to Moblin on M4 out to Belabox to home OBS. Yeah? iPhone Moblin to MacBook M4 OBS to Moblin on M4. Out to Belabox to home OBS to Rumble and Rumble Restream to all other platforms. Okay, nice. Losing connection between a MacBook and home OBS. Was that a... Did you type that twice? Or are you actually doing that? So you're going Moblin to MacBook to Belabox to home OBS. Because we got Moblin, iPhone Moblin to MacBook M4 OBS to Moblin again on the M4 out to Belabox. I'm thinking Moblin to Moblin to Belabox Cloud to MacBook to Rumble, right? Photographed the house today. That was 32 degrees Celsius inside. Oh yeah, that's warm. Yikes. No aircon, eh? Oh, hey, Ray. 32? That is a bit tossed there. Red and green, transferring, red and green, red and green. OBS on the MacBook and stream on the MacBook to Moblin on the MacBook. Don't think I understand. OBS on the MacBook and then stream on the MacBook to Moblin. So you go MacBook to Moblin on Moblin on. Wait. So you've got an iPhone and you've also you've got an iPhone with Moblin and you've also got a MacBook with Moblin. So you've got two Moblins, right? Is that what you mean? Because Moblin comes in different flavors. It's available on iPhone, which is what I've got, You can get Moblin for your watch, Apple Watch. You can get Moblin for iPad, and there's also the desktop version for Mac computers. So if you're fully into the Apple ecosystem, there's so many things you can do with Moblin, eh? Alright, it looks a little... no, it's not better. But also OBS. Okay, so you go iPhone Moblin to MacBook Moblin to OBS. Why is that? Why do you do that? Why didn't you just go from... There's two, but also... Okay, so when you're IRL, you've got iPhone with Moblin. You don't have the MacBook with you, right? That's at home. So you stream from Moblin to your MacBook at home with Belabox. Yeah? Or are you going from Moblin iPhone to MacBook Moblin? Sorry, iPhone Moblin, MacBook Moblin, both IRL, and then the MacBook Moblin is streaming with Belabox to home? Lots of Moblins. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Yeah, okay, right. So the IRL MacBook, that has Belabox, right? And you're sending that stream to OBS at home? Should we draw a little picture? Turn off the screen share. Screen capture. Okay. So purple pips. Okay, so we've got, I don't know, iPhone blue maybe. So we've got iPhone in blue. Yeah, MacBook. What should MacBook be? Go with the purple color. And then OBS will do a grey color. So we'll do a circle. What is Belabox cloud? So, well, we'll do a green color. No, green has to be the green. Okay, lime. So back, right? iPhone to MacBook OBS. OBS looped back to itself into Moblin. Track out here. This for bonding to my home OBS. Back to itself into Moblin. It's more like that. It's kind of like that. MacBook runs both OBS the looping bit, I don't quite understand it. MacBook runs both OBS and Moblin on the same computer on your truck. I must say, pondered. Ah, why don't you just? Is the MacBook doing anything else? Oh wait, you don't have. No, you do have Belabox. And what's your home computer? Is that also a MacBook, or do you have a Mac, like an iMac or something? I would personally, I would do this. So iPhone, alright, and then let's go purple. That's a B. I don't know if that's backwards. I would do that. So iPhone with Moblin to Belabox Cloud to OBS. But I suppose it depends if there's something else your MacBook is doing. You know? Does your MacBook have the SIM card in it? Yeah, so that is what my iPhone is doing. It's streaming to Belabox Cloud, and then from Belabox Cloud to my OBS at home. Stream Deck, okay, so that makes sense. So Stream Deck, filters, extra stuff, home computers, Windows, OBS, to convert Belabox SRT to RTMP out to, oh, so this is on the home computer, right? Interesting. So iPhone to MacBook OBS back to itself into Moblin on Mac, and truck out to Belabox for bonding to my home PC, home OBS. So MacBook runs both OBS and Moblin on the same computer in your truck. The Moblin on the MacBook is only to send out the bonded connection. Basically a mobile studio. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. Like, yeah, there are things you can do with the computer that you can't do with the phone. And yeah, so a while back I did an IRL laptop stream where the laptop was connected to my phones and I had OBS on there. They were streaming to, I think I may have been port forwarding at the time, but it could have been Belabox Cloud, from the laptop through to whatever, back to home computer with OBS. So there are things I could do with the laptop I can do with that I can do with a phone, like, you know, everything in basically you can do with OBS. So it sounds similar, I think. I mean, I would say IRL Moblin, IRL desktop Moblin. Hold on, might have to mute. And he's gone. So make sure that is streaming to Belabox Cloud. The looping bit, that's where I think that's part of the blackout issue. There's something with that. MacBook OBS SRT out to oh. Oh, okay, so it is an ingest, that is. So MacBook OBS SRT out. So SRT out, that goes in as a SRT ingest in Moblin, okay. So Moblin out to Belabox for bonding, got it. I would probably need to know more still, but I would probably stream on Belabox out of the MacBook. I would do things differently. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, so what I'd do if I was using my phone, that would be like that'd be a webcam basically. So it'd be webcam mode to the MacBook, and then the MacBook streams to Belabox Cloud. So I do things a bit differently. And then maybe with that it could be a little more real time too. Yeah, so I'd go phone, app to MacBook, MacBook to Belabox Cloud, and then Belabox Cloud to home OBS. So I do things that way, but I'm thinking there's probably still more to your one. Interesting. Sounds like has all, but well, I don't know, because everyone has very specific needs. So there is a way where that could make sense to me, I think, and it's probably just hard to explain it in words, you know, put into things, but you know. Every computer has their loop packages. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we're better on weather, finally. It stopped raining. We can zip around on the e-scooter. So that bit I get. It just, to me, I think it makes a little more sense if we're going phone, computer, IRL, phone, MacBook, Belabox Cloud, home OBS. So that makes a little more sense, because then your phone could be like your IRL camera. If you're checking, you could still check messages and things on the MacBook. You could have T-test and all that on there, OBS, etc. And then when you need a camera, you could switch your MacBook OBS to the phone. And maybe, yeah, in Moblin it could be like in a webcam mode, but it is rather, let's see, so Moblin, you could use Rest maybe? Or you could use a different protocol, which is a little more real-time. WebRTC, one of those from the Moblin app to the, oh, wait a minute, bonding. Oh no, the MacBook could just connect to a router, and then, yeah, okay. Tricky stuff. OBS has more plugins and more config than Moblin. Moblin also can't play MP4 with audio yet. Yeah, so that's where I was thinking, if everything is on the OBS and you stream from that to Belabox Cloud, you've got all that power, you know. But then it depends what is your router, what's the mobile hotspot for all this, which probably why it's the Moblin phone. Let's go. So the bonding bit, that's tricky, and that could explain. I have to loop back. Okay, weather's looking better, although we have no light, so the Action 4 unfortunately isn't going to do as well in these conditions. I'm definitely not zipping out to Mission Bay. Not now, it's too dark. Oh, has it? Ah, sorry. So funny. Oh yeah, gotcha. That's it. Yeah. The bonding, the old bonding. And it's easy to forget that. Yeah, remember that it takes a couple of things. You need a service, and you also the app and the service needs to support bonding. So Moblin supports bonding, and when you're connected to Belabox Cloud, you have bonding. But OBS, I want to ask you a question about a camera, sure. About a camera. What camera? What camera? What's your question? Some of these custom recipes I made, they definitely don't work in this light. Oh, what? Did it start raining again? No. What's your IRL setup, Amossi? I think I know. That's why OBS streams to Moblin and Moblin does the streaming to Belabox. Yeah, I gotcha. I got you at the bonding bit. Ah, no, it started raining again. No. Alright, we're going to move a little bit. These aren't exactly riveting photos. I think we're going to go black and white. Hi. So most of my gear is waterproof, but I try to avoid it getting wet. If you're not sure about the Scotch body bag either. Ooh. Uh oh, battery's low. I forgot about the action camera. 1 second. But seems to not work anymore. Oh no, you mean hotspot mode in the iPhone? Basic action for Moblin, Belabox, Cloud, Home, OBS. And so Mossy has the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I think. And you were using a different hotspot. Recently changed it. This is from what I recall. To the iPhone mobile hotspot. Yeah, oh, you're still getting it. Oh no. Stink. This weather. It's not that bad. I say Eric. I'm looking for a camera that I can put on my dash. Other than a phone that has stabilization, that a USB or Wi-Fi for driving content, they can link to OBS and Moblin. Gotcha. Okay, I don't have a recommendation, but what I would do if I was you is check out some of the truck driving streams. There's a couple of them on various platforms, and then maybe they might have links to whatever products they're using. They're becoming very popular, and I've seen folks who have multiple cameras, probably with a similar setup, using OBS, IRL OBS. And then they can switch to the different cameras, but I don't know what kind of cameras they're using. That makes them fairly stable, you know. Uses a backup camera. You have an action. Oh, it gets hot, really? Oh, what? Oh, right. Because you could put the Action 4 in webcam mode. It would be wired, but if you're in a vehicle, you can wire up your vehicle. Then maybe put fans on them. I would keep them out of sunlight, so that could help. And you could run all your cameras into OBS. You could have a 360 camera too. So that would address the battery life. Yeah, that's weird because Action 4, I've never had any problems with it heat-wise. If you're running it off the battery, it's probably probably getting hot. So perhaps, let's say you have your action camera, you have it wired up, then you could have no battery in it, and then that would solve the battery from getting too hot. Or maybe in a wired mode it might not use the battery. Okay. So maybe when you're using a phone, similar thing, they might have phone coolers on them. Yeah, that's a really good thing about vehicles. You can do stuff like that. I would have some kind of shade out of view of the camera, so it doesn't overheat. Or maybe that's just something that they deal with. But yeah, gear and sun usually don't do too well. Okay, next time if the weather looks iffy like this, I'm just gonna wear my coat, umbrella, take photos. Am I? I look okay. Previous been playing okay. How about anyone else? Am I buffering for them? So this preview that I'm watching, I haven't heard any buffering. The audio has been coming through, unless it was video. Check the... actually, YouTube should already be on auto. I should have brought a poncho. Could the weather please stop raining? Please weather. Prediction. I bought some light protection, I suppose. Alright, we're just going to go for a ride around. Phone's okay, action camera okay, the Fuji's okay, everything's okay, except that I will get wet. We can live with that, eh? Get a little wet, be okay, can still answer questions. Has the video been buffering for anybody? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The only thing I can think of that has stabilization is action cameras and phones. I would probably lean more towards action cameras because they can do webcam mode. So webcams aren't very good. What else? Although you could get some cheap phones. They could work. Oh man, I'm getting wet already. Pretty soaked. Ooh. The lighthouse is off. It's almost always on. Never turned off like it is right now. That's the house up there. It's very strange not seeing the lights on. Jeez, 2 minutes in the rain, already pretty soaked. Ooh. Cheap webcams, the no stabilization looks bad. Yeah, stabilization does a lot for stream. Down to 360p. Oh yeah, okay, that could be it. Oh, you got fiber. Man, too many people on the internet. Sometimes it can be a bottleneck. Yeah, if the preview for me was playing up, then, you know, we would definitely have a problem. This one here, one that's on kick. So if that was playing, then I'd be checking things on my end, but we've been okay. So weather like this in late September, it is still very much winter, I think. So we're just in the start of winter. Winter started in June. So whereas my friends on the other side of the world, it's summer now. It's the opposite. Okay, yeah, weird. Don't have to do that every 5 minutes, clean the lens. Cool. It probably will be September. I'm just trying to recall, September of last year. I mean, New Zealand's a fairly cold country anyway. Hey, let's grab a photo. Black and white photo for the win. Actually, you could go back to my YouTube live streams in September. Just look at the thumbnails, they'll give you an idea, because they do go back that far. I've been live streaming on YouTube a good year and a bit, I think. Oh, okay. Strange. Maybe it's just YouTube playing up. That unfortunately is out of my control. Can't help that. But for me, preview, if you look at the screen share, numbers are holding around 6 for both. You know, probably the crossbody bag is not waterproof. Was it? I don't know if I can trust the promo photos. We will find out. I might put it under my vest. Actually, I'll check it. We'll stop over here and then I'll check the bag. Okay, $2 Temu bag. $2 Temu bag. It is wet. About on the inside. It is okay. Yeah, it's dry on the inside. Bag is okay. I don't know how good it would be. 2 inch of rain, probably do it in. Light rain seems okay. Pulling my hair out, trying to find a camera. Okay. I would probably go that route. Get a whole bunch of Action 4s because they'll be on special, especially for the other cameras. And then I'd rig them up. Probably no battery inside, and have them connected to a hub that plugs into your MacBook with OBS. I would lean in that direction. So there would be your stabilization. They'd be wide, and then they would be powered. Oh. Without batteries, they should be cooler. I haven't used them in webcam mode without a battery in it, I think. This is Action 4. Now, if I was walking in low light conditions like this, it wouldn't look very good. Get a lot of what I call ghosting, especially with ambient lights. They can start to shake. But on an e-scooter, especially a car, they looks good. Grab the shade over here. Sheesh. Yeah, 4s are real cheap. They're really cheap at the moment. Action 5, 4? Action 4, right. Oh, keep on. Yeah. Warmest. For Friday it should be. I mean, it's usually pretty busy. Viaduct, you know, regardless. $200 around here for the Action 4, really? Huh. I would have thought it would have gone down a bit. Yeah, it's about that here. And you just wait a little bit. They were going on sale fairly often, like every couple of months. So I'd look out for those too. 150. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that would put it at around 250, 300, I think, New Zealand dollars. Whereas I think the lowest I've seen them when I was looking was maybe 350 New Zealand dollars. So, I mean, they're great cameras. I mean, you can have like lots of angles and stuff. You have a dash cam, side view, put one on the roof, one by the side of the car for the the wheel. Side view, mirror view, that kind of angle. And so much you can do with it. Standard, can't quite catch it. Standard or adventure? Combo, right? Whoa, that looks good. Okay, gotta grab a photo. I need a vertical photo. So $2.99 for standard on sale. $2.99. So when it was around $3.50. Yeah, that's good. That's why I'd lock it all down. I'd screw those suckers in. Just make it really hard to remove. Or you could put them inside or something. It looks cheap.
Still gets the money.
There's a crane. So zip by. Ooh, 2 seconds of music is probably enough for the YouTube gods. Oh, what's happening there? Heard some glitching. And RTMP stream look okay. Oh yeah. Ah, right. That's where YouTube Premium is great. You don't have to worry about ads. Yeah, something like the umbrella. It'd be a much better photo. Kind of missed a moment. Our photos still coming through. Woo. Oh, there we go. Ah, another one. That'll do. Yeah, it's an old fave. It's what I used to do. Shoot through glass with raindrops on it. I should probably using manual focus more. I think the focusing system on the Fuji isn't as good as the Sony. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. I'd have multiple cameras. Oh, actually, like Masingo, what he does. So he has a Pocket 3. Oh, he has a Pocket 3 on his window. He has a clamp mount for that. So I don't know if that's in your budget. But then he can spin the camera around from selfie mode back to street view. They can flip it back and forth. And then he had another camera, action, I think an action camera on the roof. Oh, yeah, nothing fun like us 3 minutes on. Because of the ads, okay. Why don't you double check to see if YouTube's okay again? Maybe it's alright now. Hare Hare Krishna. Someone dropped their food. Didn't miss much? Oh, no. I just didn't see that. Finished work, yeah. So we were talking about different options for web cameras. Action camera, for example, Pocket 3. So Pocket 3 could be on dash. I mentioned Masingo. 2141 who did car streams playing Pokemon Go, and with the Pocket 3 on the dash, so that you could spin the camera back and forth. One thing I'd like to do is a 360 stream. I know the only places that support it are YouTube and Facebook, I think. It's too bad that they don't have that on like Twitch and Kick. But I mean, that would be pretty cool, especially for walking around. I could probably have a 360 camera on the head. On the head, or sticking out of a backpack or something. And then you could just look around all the very, in front, back, behind me, all sorts. Still buffering? Ah, boo! Great browser. No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Who's that? Real beam me up. Hello. Wireless mics, they have HoloLens Larkin 2. Then after a while they sound and makes a crackling noise. That's odd. That is a combination if I use AirPod Pro to listen. I saw the chat through TTS from Nova. There's a lot of questions. And how do you remove buttons? They're probably an option, but I forgot where to look exactly. So do you mean the scene buttons? Like how I've got A4 in the bottom? That's easy. So you go to scenes, and then you can just enable, or you can turn on or off whatever buttons you want here. So I've got CF, which is cam front, enabled. So now you'll see that there's an A4 CF button. Well, if you mean quick buttons, you can tap and hold. So the ones at the very bottom for me, you can just tap and hold those to either move them left, right, up, down. Maybe move them to a different page. Oh, the cathedral thing will look real cool. Need to see if it's still there. Wonder if it's, oh yeah, it is on. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, do a low angle. And turn off the screen share for a little bit. Oh yeah, so if I tap and hold one of these, enabled, I can remove it. The buttons I have too much. Thanks, try to clean everything. Okay, gotcha. You are welcome. So let's see. Wireless mics. So I don't know about the audio issue you're having with the Larkin 2. I haven't had those issues, so yeah, I'm not sure that's what's going on there. Maybe the AirPods. That could be why. Not sure. Yeah, they could be interfering with each other because the AirPods can be a mic as well. So that could be it. Yeah. How do you remove buttons? I'm a bit worried about this music. I think I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube. To close? Yeah, maybe. I could do it. And how can I blur these out? I need to focus on something closer. Oh shucks. Okay. Well, that's my photo, I guess. Ah! Ah! I'm snapping. So that last one was probably the best, maybe. We open Moblin. It looks like the wide angle looks better, but my Fuji can't get that wide. Ah man, this music, I should have turned the noise cancellation on. Maybe I will over here somewhere. Zip. Over here. It's a very odd music to play. It's more summer vibes, I would think. Okay, let's check the back. How's that back doing? So bag inside still okay. $2 bag for the win. I tell ya. Guys doing okay. Yep, everything looks dry. How's our Mudi temperatures going? It's a little bit warmer. But not warm enough to warm my hands. So we're on 95% battery with 4 devices connected. 4? 1, 2, 3. I don't know about 4. Where'd this extra one come from? Do another wipe of our camera. We better. So about 2115, 2117, and we're still transferring photos. Hot off the press. Try and turn on the noise cancellation, which I think is the one on the right side. I've found a buzz. So, noise cancellation, maybe on. So either turned it off, or I turned on the noise cancellation, or I started recording. Actually, don't want that. Look. Yeah. Noise cancellation or reduction is now on. Do you notice a difference? I don't think I can change. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I can change the level without a receiver. When I bought the mic 2, I only bought it as transmitter only because I thought this was how I could use it without connect the mic 2 to my phone without a receiver. But then quickly realized that's not a good idea. Works great with an action camera, so when you do it that way, mic 2 to the action camera, great. But to a phone, nah, don't do it that way. I think the mic mini you can adjust. Oh no, I have the receiver, so I can adjust the noise cancellation or reduction mode from, I think, basic to strong. Okay, pop you back on the chest mount. How are we doing for time? We're at 6:30. I think we might zip around it a bit more. That's how I had you guys before, with the invisible selfie stick just in my little coffee cup holder thing. It's a bit floppy, but you know, does the trick. Uptime, how we doing? 2 hours 10 minutes, and we were on 95% battery. So as I mentioned in one of my videos, in areas with good internet, the battery life is really, really good, better than expected numbers. But it's just in those cases where the internet's struggling, and you'd know, as you start getting red traffic light icons and Moblin errors and stuff, you'd know that the internet's struggling. But city with good internet, yes, sweet as. Okay, turn the screen share back on so you can see what's happening in Moblin. Numbers are good, eh? You know, 6 and 6. RTMP ingest 5. When it holds around 6, that means your signal is coming through strong through the wireless or the Wi-Fi. And the stream out to Belabox, that's also holding around 6. So yeah, doing good. Internet and Wi-Fi pretty solid today. So all these areas, these places that I come to regularly, I know that they've got good internet. I won't have many issues. But it's when you try and push it. I'm going to go through, do the car park tests. I know it's going to struggle in there. Go in and out of buildings, that too. I say country now. This playlist is all over the place. Winterlight Cathedral. Oh, it's a nice name. Nice name for that tunnel. So I need to start planning the next video. So we've got current video that I uploaded this morning. That was my settings for Moblin, Belabox Cloud, the Mudi 7, Action 4. Basically how I'm streaming right now. And then the video in a couple of hours, that's on the KitGo Live app. So they don't. Would have been nice if they had a kind of segue video. You know, whatever. And as I think about tomorrow's video, video, because I've got something on. So I'm going to try and record that tonight. And then I'll edit it, upload tomorrow. I also need to fix the captions for today's video. Yesterday's video. Thank you for the, what's that, follow? Thank you for the follow.
Oh, thanks.
Some food in here. Cable Belabox? Let's see, it's still 6 and 6 for our ingest and stream bitrate. So they're looking at stealthy and healthy. Temperature check back there. Did I give it a score? I think it was slightly warmer from 0.25, and it was maybe 0.5, 1 out of 5, 5 being too hot to the touch. I googled that and it was around 44 degrees Celsius. What would be burning hot. And I'd say the Slate 7, that got pretty close. So yeah, basically everything else, Slate 7 just being the most recent. S23 Ultra got pretty hot sometimes, I think, when we were in Seoul a couple of times. Oh, overheated in one of the streams too, so and shut down, I think. The D-Link, Nighthawk, even with the backplate off, you can feel the temperature from where the battery would go. Oh wow, bumpy. So yeah, basically everything that I've used as a mobile hotspot has gotten pretty toasty, except for this one. So yeah, pretty impressed with it. This is after a month of using it. We're now into the 17th live stream of using the Mudi 7 as a travel router or mobile hotspot. I don't think I've heard any RTMP glitching today, and that has happened. Oh, the car just went through a red light. Oh. Yeah, I haven't heard any audio or video glitching. I will check the VOD later on. I did install an update from Moblin. Oh, actually there were quite a few updates over the last couple of days. Something that I've been doing is resetting Moblin and then exporting the settings, reset and then re-import the settings. I've been doing that more often. I think it's just been better. Sometimes with the updates, they can break things. The underlying code can change, and when you install an update over the top of the existing settings, it can act a bit funny. And that's something that I noticed, I think with one of the very first streams where I used the Mudi 7, RTMP was a bit glitchy. So I think not long after that stream, I read about re-importing your settings. Actually what I did was I removed the RTMP servers, all of them, redid them from scratch. But easier than that is just doing export, reset, import thing. But just by redoing the RTMP server, that fixed it. But the reset thing's even better. Let's see. Hey, Bodrix. Thank you for the messages. I would do it myself. I'd put a little reminder out, so if you guys want to help out, and I do have a link where you could donate. Things like that, but I just forget. So I have the bot there to just chime in every hour. All those little reminder things. Find us what's good for it. Oh, iPhone's low. Let's plug in. Will it let me charge? The charging port might be wet. Okay, iPhone's charging. Appear to be okay for now. I should check the action camera as well. Okay, action camera on 68%. Alright. Okay. All right, I think that's a good place to wrap things up. I want to thank you all for joining me today on this very wet, yucky day here in down under land. Yeah. Make sure you're following, subscribed, all that good stuff. Notifications turned on for my next live stream. Things are going to be a little bit different with the schedule, weather, and because I'm trying to do the daily upload of videos to YouTube. So yeah, if you have the notifications on, then you'll be notified. But yeah, thank you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Let's ride on out. Bye. Bye and sure.